it's time for the photo. To take the guesswork out of your graduation portraits, we brought in an expert. With us today is Gabriel Cameron, a professional photographer with over a decade of experience creating high-quality portraits and headshots. So he's here to take us through some essential posing tips for both in-studio and external graduation pictures. Good morning to you, Sir Gabriel.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Not too bad.
All right, so we're going right into it, right? So, your photographer vision. Now, I didn't even know this was a thing, but you have a vision, right? What is your photographer vision?
Well, the aim is to make people feel at their best almost all the time. I tell people I don't work with models, I work with regular people. So we want to put them at ease and want them to look as confident as possible.
Okay, all right, so let's get into the tips that you have. You say, close the gap, which is your armpits?
Not your armpits necessarily, but even your feet. So when you stand, people tend to stand very wide, and that, for most women, make them look a little bigger. You want them to kind of close the gap between their feet. So
what about the men? Look, you know, the man them want to stand up and just like them a flex, you know what I mean?
Well, there are things we can do with our feet. You can cross the legs, put the hands in the pocket, and you just look dapper, simple as that.
Okay, well, let me ask you though, in terms of the size of the photo, is it a full-length photo? Is it a half shot, a headshot alone, or you go through all of it?
It's a mix, so it depends on what the client wants. It also depends on how the person feels comfortable. Some people actually don't like the bottom half of their body and would be like, just keep it up here, and other people just want to flaunt the dress or show off the outfit, and we just work with that.
Yeah, well, it's a graduation picture though, right?
Yes.
So you're looking at the gown?
Yes.
All right, so tell us the ideal way to stand in a gown.
In a gown, pretty much you want to make a T with your feet.
Okay.
You can play with the hands. You can even, if the gown is open, you can put your hand on your hip. All sorts of things. You can even fold the arms, and if you have this, what you call the thing, this. I'm trying to remember what the thing is that you put. The diploma in your hand.
Oh, God, right.
So basically, you can hold the diploma in your hand.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And I see the model already doing her thing. She's taking notes. She's taking notes. Okay. It says avoid the flat feet. What do you mean?
So people tend to stand straight onto the camera. You want to kind of put your weight on one leg and have it a little off. It kind of creates a little bit more shape for women. For men, as I showed earlier, you can cross the legs here and just, it kind of shows a little bit more confidence when you have your body like that. Similar to what's being shown on screen right now with a young lady with her arm on her hip and just looking off at the camera. Okay,
but this is like an external shot though, out of studio shot.
Yes.
So would it work still if we're in studio, that kind of posing?
Can work in studio as well, if the person can pull it off. The key is to get the person to be comfortable enough to just do what needs to be done. Okay, got it. All right. It says create dynamic lines with our bodies. Right. So similarly, so if you turn 45 degrees away from camera and swivel, you automatically tighten the core and you put the weight on one leg, it creates an S, which is more appealing to the eye. All right, okay, model, we're gonna do a demonstration. Okay, so tell us, walk us through what she's supposed to be doing in terms of the positioning, all right? So, okay, your back is to the camera, so let's turn around here, face the camera this way, there you go. So tell her what to do. One quick thing is to just cross the legs here. So mirroring is a big part. You put a hand on the hip and just pop the hip. Boom. Oh, we can do that, but this is also how we normally take picture on Instagram. Some people do it, but not everybody knows how to do it naturally. So even I'll show you a quick tip. I have a paper clip in my pocket. One thing we can do, we also give the hands work to do. Okay. So give her the paper clip, and all she has to do is bring her hands, hold the paper clip like that for me, please, gently. Oh, nice. So some people actually don't know what to do with their hands. This actually creates a nice little look, and it gets them out of their heads and comfortable doing something with their hands. So Gabriel, you walk up and down with a paper clip in your pocket? Sometimes I have a bunch of them in my bag. I have paper clips, I have things for lint rolling. You never know what you need. Oh my gosh. Hair clips, you are prepared photographers. What you do, it's what you do. Okay, it says embrace asymmetry, right? Right. Tell us about that. What does that look like? So most people, when they are facing the camera, tend to, if you cut them in half, they look the same on both sides. And we don't want that because it's very boring. So most of the times, even with how you hold your hands, if you were doing the gown open, we actually have one hand higher than the other hand and just kind of pop the hip again or turn the body slightly one way and cross the leg while looking to the camera with a hand up and a hand down. All right. Let us see if we can find that look. Take the paper clip. Walk her through it again. So we're gonna see where we are with the cross. This is called flow moves, flow poses. So we keep one basic pose, put the hand here, and we just drop the hand, bam. And if you cut her in half, what has happened here is that one side looks a little different than the other. Ah, I get you. So she poses that way, or she poses this way. Right. She can move the head, right? She can move the head. She can even look over her shoulder. So we could turn her away from us and then have her look over her shoulder towards the camera. All right.
Shows how, okay, ah, my gosh. No, honey, you're born for this. I love that. Hand control, which you just demonstrated
right,
what that is.
With my paper clip.
With the paper clip. But are there other considerations for the hands? Because sometimes we don't, as you said, we don't know what to do with them. We're going to put them over foot, we're going to put them up here, so we're not sure.
Right.
You know,
there are many things that we can do with our hands. If, for example, we're shooting a young man and he has his suit on and we want to put the hands in the pocket, we don't put the hands all the way in the pocket because it creates a bulge. So what we do is put the thumbs in and just rest them gently there. Also, steepling is a body language motion that shows positivity or confidence. So just steepling the hands here. It's not the Rasta man thing that we're doing here, right? We even do something that's a little elegant where we rest one hand gently in the other.
Oh, nice.
Right. So it gives them something to do with the hands and it actually elevates the shot.
Okay, picture time. So, Gabriel gonna walk us through it. Yeah, man, go in action right now. Gabriel has his camera. It's connected, so we have real-time playback. Now, having heard all the instructions, the model is gonna be doing the thing. She's gonna be serving the shots. All right, there we go. Serving the looks. First shot, smile, nice. Soft hands.
So one of the things we do is that I'll tell them I'm chopping in your forehead, I'm tilting here slightly. It's a soft look, chin down a little bit. And I'll be very direct, just jut your forehead out a little bit. It feels a little weird, but it sharpens the jawline. So here we go, keep that, and we're going to a mid shot. One more.
Oh, and she's gorgeous.
Nice, can we do one with the hands on the hip, there we go. And turn the body slightly towards the light, but bring the nose around to me. Awesome, keep that.
And we're seeing the shots as they're being taken.
Nice. They're supposed to be popping up on the screen.
Yeah, they're popping up.
They're a little overexposed, so let me go down a little because I'm not paying attention to the screen. Here we go. One more. Nice.
How long does this entire process normally take, though, Gabriel?
The process can take anywhere from half an hour to a whole hour and a half, depending on the package that you choose. The client just has to say what they want or where they want to go. It's more of a bespoke service, so you ask me where to go.
Yeah. And?
And we find a location, we pay for the permits, we shoot, and then you get the images. One of the plus about my service is that I'm also going to give you a professional headshot complimentary, because what happens is that when you have your cap and gown photo on LinkedIn, it doesn't translate well to you being proficient or confident in that particular field. So a lot of recruiters don't like that kind of thing.
All right, what if this model, you know, is a fun person, they want like a fun shot, like, yeah, I said it, something like that. You know, how would you tell them to pose? So
if we had the cap, we'd actually have her throw the cap towards me. I was set up for the shot, and she would just literally, let's pretend that we have the cap and she's about to throw it. 3, 2, 1, I'll count her down. And then one more time, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And the cap would be coming over my head, slightly blurred, and her face would be in focus, similar to what we just saw on screen.
And you get to take that in motion?
Yes, the flash freezes it.
What? Okay, sir, how do we get in touch with you? You can reach me at 876-539-3939. Yes, you heard right. You're not hearing doubles. 539-3939, or my full name at GaryCameron.com. So you just visit my site and you can book a session there. Good work. Yeah. I would also like to say that anybody who's watching the program today, if you use the code TVJGRAD25, you get 12% off. Well, there we go. Courtesy of Gabriel and TVJ. Very, very simple. Thank you for stopping by, all right? Thank you. Very good work. Thank you, model, for being here through and through, makeup and pictures and everything. Thank you so much, Gabriel Cameron, professional photographer. We still have more to come on Weekend Smile right after the break. Stay with us.